Hi there. We're building houses. I have Legos and Pastor Sarah has blocks. And we thought it'd be fun to build our house out of Legos or blocks. We're not saying whose is better right now. That's for you at home to decide. But one thing you could do this week is you could take some time and you could build a house. Maybe build your house if you want to. Because one thing I'm wondering about this week, Pastor Sarah, is do you think that God lives in a house?
That's a good question. You know, sometimes we talk about the church as being God's house, but I'm not sure that God really lives in a house, right? God lives in many houses. God lives in your house. God lives in our house. And
this house?
that house and this house. And God lives in us too. And so we could say that we are God's house. And God is just with us wherever we go. So,
yeah, that reminds me of the story today when King David wanted to build God a big house to honor God and make it a really strong house of wood. But God says, you know, David, I don't really need you to build me a house because I like to be able to move around. I'm fine in the tent. But I'll tell you what, then God makes a promise to David and says, David, I'm going to be with you and your family forever and ever. And it has nothing to do with what you build for me or how big your house is.
And sometimes we think that we have to go to a specific place to be with God, but God's not just in a single place. And one thing that this pandemic has taught us is that God doesn't just stay in one place. God goes with us wherever we go. And God makes a promise to be with you, just as God made a promise to David to be with him, that God will be with you wherever you go.
And so even when we're not able to be inside a church building, we can remember that God is still with us.
Should we say a prayer?
Let's say a prayer.
All right. Dear God.
Dear God.
Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for being with us.
Wherever we go.
Wherever we go.
Please be with those.
Please be with those.
Who do not have a home.
Who do not have a home.
Amen.
Amen.